about that. Little connection problem. I'll start it again. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Well, the sun beat down on our hatless heads and it bounced off the sidewalk. We made small talk and check each other out. You made me laugh when you told me jokes and forgot all the punchlines. But there in the sunshine, they were funnier without. It was a great day, a perfect day, the perfect way to fall in love. It was a great day, a perfect day, the perfect way to fall in love. Everybody sang na 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 na. Na 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 na. Well, we walked through the grass in our shoeless feet and we lied to each other. Ran for cover from a sudden summer shower. We waited for the sun didn't come, but it really didn't matter. You listened to me chatter for at least another hour. It was a great day, a perfect day, the perfect way to fall in love. It was a great day, a perfect day, the perfect way to fall in love. Everybody sang na 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 na. Hit it! Na 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 na. Well, we sat by the beach on a backless bench and we thought about the ocean. Suntan lotion, umbrellas in the sand. Oh, my time does fly and it was flying. Still you kept trying to catch it in your hand. It was a great day, a perfect day, the perfect way to fall in love. It was a great day, a perfect day, the perfect way to fall in love. It was a great day, a perfect day. It was a great day, a perfect day. Yeah, 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 yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. One more time. Na 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 na. Welcome to my show. Are we up? Damn technology. Welcome to my garage once again. What a gorgeous day. What a gorgeous day to sing such a sad, depressing song. But it is the first time I'm playing this song in springtime 2025. Listen. She said, I think it's time for some spring cleaning. And threw all my belongings on the lawn. Then she said, I'd like to do some home improvements. And by summertime, I was gone. She said, why do I put up with your nonsense? I sense my days were numbered before long. Then she said, I think it's time for some spring cleaning. And by summertime, I was gone. Is this a euro or a gyro? I'm not Greek. How should I know? But this is what I've eaten every night this week. I might be becoming Greek. She said, I think it's time for some spring cleaning. and threw all my belongings on the lawn. Then she said, I'd like to do some home improvements. And by summertime, I was gone. You're a drunk, you're a wino. That's what she said. How should I know? Every night I drink to try to ease the pain. Here's one more sad refrain. She said, I think it's time for some spring cleaning, and threw all my belongings on the lawn. Then she said, I'd like to do some home improvements. And by summertime, I was gone. By summertime, I was gone. By summertime, I was gone. Summertime, I was gone. We have a crowd here. We have an actual crowd here. We have a crowd bigger than some I played for money. And I think Paul is here tonight. I'm not sure if Paul is here or not. Oh, Paul Jones is here, but there's another Paul here. Dr. Paul is right there. We got two Pauls here. Paul requested a song that's so perfect for tonight. But the song in its original form is about, I don't know if you remember this, but there was a pandemic a few years ago. And I wrote a bunch of songs about it. But no one wants to hear about it anymore. But they still want to hear about this. All the neighbors drinking in the driveway. Oh, it must be springtime in Milwaukee. I sure hope that I don't get arrested. I hope I get a little wasted. I took all the disease out of this song, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. We've been cooped up in our houses. Winter seems to last a year. I'm glad a liquor store is near your house and mine. All the neighbors drinking in the driveway. Oh, it must be springtime in Milwaukee. I sure hope that I don't get arrested. I hope I get a little wasted. Lots of kids play in the alley. No one's really watching them. We need a break now and then. Oh, they'll be fine. All the neighbors drinking in the driveway. Sure sign the weather's getting nicer. I sure hope I don't catch a head cold. I hope I catch a little buzz now. Someone bought some vodka. Someone bought some craft beer. Someone bought some wine and everyone is feeling fine. Look at all the fun we have here. All the fun we have here. All the neighbors drinking in the driveway. Oh, it must be springtime in Milwaukee. Someone has the big hits of the 80s. Drunken dancing in the driveway. All the neighbors dancing in the driveway. All the neighbors dancing in the driveway. All the neighbors dancing in the driveway. This one's for Derek Mosher. I half expected Derek to be in the driveway tonight, along with the 100 other people that are here tonight. There's at least 200 people here. There are tents set up. There are 10 selling CBD. There are 10 selling patterned dresses for the ladies and leather belts and hats for the guys. Everywhere smells a little bit, I don't know, off. That's how crowded the driveway is tonight. But Derek, you wanted a love song, you got it. I'm an idiot for your love. Just an idiot for your love. I'm not the man I was, and it's probably because I'm an idiot for your love. You know what would be perfect for this song tonight? A chorus of giant men. Let's get some giant men up here right now. I'm incompetent for your love. I'm insignificant for your love. Just roll me out the door. I can't function anymore. I'm an idiot for your love. I would cry for you. I would die for you. I would never say goodbye to you. I would reveal for you how I feel for you. I would lie and cheat and steal for you. I'm insensible for your love, incomprehensible for your love. You better cut me loose. I'm of little or no use. I'm an idiot for your love. I would cry for you. I would die for you. I'd be straight or gay or bi for you. By executive order, I might not be able to sing that verse much longer. But I would reveal for you how I feel for you. I would lie and cheat and steal for you. Ho, 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 ho. I'm an idiot for your love. Just an idiot for your love. I'm not the man I was, and it's probably because I'm an idiot for your love. I'm not the man I was, and it's probably because I'm an idiot for your love. I'm an idiot for your love. I'm an idiot for your love. Yeah! Let's hear for the chorus of giant men. Come on, let's hear for them. Oh, beautiful. Now you guys go back into the darkness of the garage and start slow dancing. This one is for Corey and Pam. More about Corey later on. But did my little eye in Elias earlier, did I spy in Elias? Well, they like this one. I don't want $1 million. I don't even want to. I'm content without a cent, 'cause all I want is you. I don't want a stately mansion with an ocean view. I'll hang my hat in any old shack, 'cause all I want is you. I'll hang my hat in any old shack, 'cause all I want is you. All I want is you to hold me tight. All I want is you, night after night. I don't want a Lamborghini or even a Subaru. I walk 100 miles to see you smile, 'cause all I want is you. I walk 100 miles to see you smile, 'cause all I want is you. it was before. I don't want to live forever. Ripe old age will do. But before I go, you should know all I want is you. Before I go, you should know all I want is you. All I want is you. Thank you, Pam and Corey. That was so nice. And once again, welcome to my show. Let's hear for the staff and the cast of tonight's show. On Sound and Lights, we got Sound and Lights and frustration with Facebook. Let's hear it for Mr. Pipe Jim on Sound and Lights. And his other role is to shill tips. We don't have Patreon supporters, we just have you. It's my only gig this week, so I'm just going to let it all out. I'm going to sing as loud as I can. And maybe we'll have more appearances by giant men, including Brian Murphy on management and cue card holdage. And wrestling. He's working for wrestling this week. Oh my God, she's here. She's floating around. I don't know what. She's flitting around like a social butterfly. I don't know where she went, but ladies and gentlemen, the mistress of alcohol, she's here. Come on, let's hear it for the mistress of alcohol, Ms. Bethany McCurdy. What? Oh yeah, let's put the tip jar out. We got a lot of people here getting free entertainment. Oh, Bethany, our friend Doug from California. Our friend Doug says, oh, those eggs in California are so expensive. And he keeps sending me eggs. He keeps Amazoning me eggs. Let me just show you. We got a whole barrel of caramel Cadbury eggs. So everybody who's here tonight can go home with their own personal Cadbury egg. I think we have enough to go around. I'm not kidding. Thank you, Doug, and you're probably high as a kite right now. Don't you wish these were like, I don't know, 100 mg THC infused? I don't know. You can just sit on your lazy boy and go, oh, that egg. Egg prices, damn it. There's so much more to worry about, Doug. Okay. You know, there's some people in this garage who are not going to like this song. I started this song on the way to Palatine, Illinois 2 weekends ago. I don't usually talk about politics. Some of you are going to really dislike this song. How do you like dictatorship so far? I suppose you bought a new electric car. And I'll bet you're really proud that we're the bad guys now. The Russians are our friends, not those damn Canadians. Are you happy with how weird things are? How do you like dictatorship so far? And how do you like it now we have a king? Democracy no longer is a thing. How you love those billionaires and all the money they say they'll share. You expect it to just come raining down on you. Well, I think you better have a seat at the bar, 'cause you don't know how billionaires are. How do you like the chaos, the ineptitude and lies? How do you like the airplanes almost falling from the sky? How do you like the measles? 'Cause we've got them again. But you don't care, 'cause girls are girls and men are men again. And I ask you, how do you like dictatorship so far? From the guy who said they'll let you do it if you're a star. You might be overjoyed. You might be unemployed. And if you didn't think things through, then it's all on you. Are you happy with how weird things are? How do you like dictatorship so far? Are you happy with how weird things are? How do you like dictatorship so far? I'm not so crazy about it. But we're working towards an emperor of the world, a ketamine-addicted South African. And this, you wouldn't think this next song is linked to the last one, but it totally is. Listen, April in Las Vegas has a week off, and she wants to hear me sing. Pushing that projector down the hall. I got my pens in a pocket protector, one and all. I'm an AV man. I'm an AV man. Quarterback, halfback, pull back, push me to the floor. The cheerleader laughs, oh, I can't take this anymore. I'm an AV man. I'm an AV man. Radio club meets this afternoon. I hope this blemish on my forehead clears up really soon. I'm an AV man. I'm an AV man. Now, hardly anybody anymore remembers what an AV man was. Does anybody remember what an AV man was? It was the guy in school who pushed the projector down the hallway and then would thread the film into the projector. In other words, the geeks. Well, here's the thing. Here's the sad facts. When I used to play this song, at this point in the song, I would just go through all things that geeks love. I would reenact scenes from Star Trek, the original series. I would pretend I was a role-playing game player. I'd say stuff like, well, I rolled a 17 blue, and now my Emperor of Mordor can take, I would do stuff, I would just make fun brutally. But now, those role-playing geeks became computer nerds, and now computer nerds run this damn world. Am I right or am I right? So, it's not that funny when I say, pushing that projector. I'm pushing that projector. I'm pushing that projector. Pushing that projector. Pushing that projector down the hall. I got my pens in a pocket protector, one and all. I'm an AV man. I'm an AV man. I'm an AV man. Wow. Let me do something completely non-political. Because Linda Lehman wanted to hear this. And I'm always, Linda Lehman, Lisa's here too, and Lisa's here too. I wish I had a monkey paw. I put it in my pocket. I'd like to buy some happiness, but no one seems to stock it. You know, I was thinking of getting the giant men up here to sing the chorus on this one again. But maybe the diminutive women should come up and sing the chorus. Now, they don't have the guts. They don't have the guts. Listen. Sometimes I'm a tumbleweed. Sometimes I'm a cactus. I'd like to teach the world to sing, but no one wants to practice. 2, 3, sing! I wish I had a monkey paw. I put it in my... I'd like to... 100 people in my driveway singing. I think the crowd has swelled to almost 150. Some of them are just lying on their. Pick that guy up right now. Who let the Hells Angels do security. Oh, wait. I crawl inside a turtle shell where nobody can find me. You can't escape reality. There's no need to remind me. 2, 3, sing! I wish I had a monkey paw. I put it in my switch keys. If I was a Swedish fish, I would swim to Sweden. I love that God-forsaken land. It's the closest thing to Eden. No, tre, fior. I wish I had a monkey paw. I put it. Let me get back to the original key. You know, there's ideas kicking around my head right now. Tomorrow I might go to the woods and do some four-wheeling. And Bethany always likes to remind me you can't spell felon without Eli. Oh! I wish I had a monkey paw. I put it in my Okay, for those of you who hate campfire music and hate this song, I've got wonderful news. Even though I could extend this song for another 4 or 5 minutes, I could do the Fish/Grateful Dead version with all the jamming I'm known to do. I'm just going to keep it to one more verse. So I'm going to do, sometimes I'm industrious, sometimes I am lazy, and sometimes I sing campfire songs. It drives the ladies crazy. Oh, go ahead, sing it! I wish I had a monkey paw. I put it in. All right. Linda, let me do one more chorus over dramatically. I wish I had a monkey paw. I put it in my pocket. I'd like to buy some happiness, but no one seems to stock it. Yeah! Whoa! Susan Brungraber is on break right now. Spring break. Oh, come on, you think Pipe Jim and I ever take spring break? No. I'm still trying to figure out a way to do this. How can I get paid for doing nothing? How can I be a lazy millionaire? Why can't I get rich without having to dig ditches, without all that sweat and toil and wear and tear? Oh, why can't I get paid for doing nothing? Nothing. Why can't I get paid for doing nothing? Why can't I have lots and lots of money? Why can't I have more than odds and ends? Why won't Daddy give to me a house, maybe a factory, and the names of his reactionary friends? Oh, why can't I get paid for doing nothing? Nothing. Why can't I get paid for doing nothing? I wanna be a man of leisure, sitting on a pile of treasure, looking for and finding pleasure everywhere I go. Why can't I get rich and fat and bloated before work my fingers to the bone. I'd be a megalomaniac, grab all my best friends in the back, be bitter and die, bitter and alone. Oh, why can't I get paid for doing nothing? Why can't I get paid for doing nothing? Nothing. Why can't I get paid? Oh, why can't I get paid? Why can't I get paid for doing nothing? Absolutely nothing. Sitting on my lazy boy, surrounded by my Philadelphia Phillies jersey collection. Absolutely nothing. Just me and my dog Bo, sitting watching TV. I've got every streaming service, and I'm watching lots of great shows. They say idle hands are the devil's playthings. Oh, come on, Satan, play with me. Again. Why can't I get paid for doing nothing? Wow! I did not see most of you for the St. Patrick's Day holiday, so I got to do one Irish song right now. I think this is my favorite one. Had a black eye and a bar fight and a bad night in July. The highlights of my low life passed right before my eyes. By the end of September, I intended to be home. I was still here at New Year's in tears and all alone. But you don't want to hear about my troubles. I know that you've got troubles of your own. And you don't want to get involved with me, baby. So my advice is to think twice and to leave this kid alone. My advice is to think twice and to leave this kid alone. I was sleeping like a baby when a crowd crashed through the door. I was thinking this may be the sign I was looking for. Then a choir of angels came winging round my head. They grabbed me by the ankles and they dragged me out of bed. But you don't want to hear about my trouble. I know that you've got troubles of your own. And you don't want to get involved with me, baby. So my advice is to think twice and to leave this kid alone. My advice is to think twice and to leave this kid alone. Ow! Now there are powerful people who will take all they can steal. Elected officials who think science isn't real. There are leaders of religion who tolerate the obscene. So I'm not the saddest vision that you have ever seen. But you don't want to hear about my troubles. I know that you've got troubles of your own. And you don't want to get involved with me, baby. So my advice is to think twice and to leave this kid alone. Cause you don't want to hear about my troubles. I know that you've got troubles of your own. And you don't want to get involved with me, baby. So my advice is to think twice and to leave this kid alone. My advice is to think twice and to leave this kid alone. Ow! Leave this kid alone. Thank you. That was my favorite Irish song that I ever made up. In the last 3 weeks, I played, dozens of Irish songs. The weekend before last was the documentary crew was filming all my shows. Maybe you were there. If you were there, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dan Elias. A tip just went in the tip jar. Look at that cute little dog. Did I mention there's like 300 or 400 dogs here tonight? I'm going to switch guitars to one of my good ones. This is one of my good guitars we're switching to. Because there's a song that, because my last St. Patrick's Day show was last Saturday in New London, Wisconsin, and it was amazing. Yeah, New Dublin, I'm sorry. Oh. Take a look at this guitar, would you? Just gaze at this, but not too long. I don't want to let you look at it too long. This is an amazing guitar. Am I right or am I right? Take a look. I'll give you another 3-second look. This is a song that I normally would play the week after St. Patrick's Day. No one requested it but me. I don't think anybody will remember it except Paul Jones. But every year after St. Patrick's Day, oh, you know what? We should say thank you to the crew of the documentary. Benny and Peter. Benny, are you out there? Peter, are you out there? And who? Oh, Castle, that's right. Benny's sister-in-law. Thank you so much for making that weekend better than it even was. But listen, right now. Lend me a 20 and I'll buy you a beer. And I won't tell you how I came to be here. First thing tomorrow, I'll face up to my fears. And I won't get drunk anymore. Now, my son Julian is working tonight, but he has a tendency to have bad hangovers. Perhaps he should take this song to heart. Listen. It's not like I get loaded every day. It's just that sometimes I get carried away. And I got a wife and kids and bills to pay. So I won't get drunk anymore. No, I won't get drunk anymore. I'll be straight, I'll be narrow, I'll be good and clean and sober. I'll be upright, I'll be upstanding, I'll be boring. Tonight the moon looks like a cotton ball. The windows open at the end of the hall. I hope that I find someplace soft to fall. Then I won't get drunk anymore. No, I won't get drunk anymore. I said I won't get drunk anymore. No, I won't get drunk anymore. While I'm playing this guitar, I hope you're not looking at it too close. I might as well play a song about getting drunk. Well, almost getting drunk. And you know, maybe I should have the League of Large Gentlemen up here again. Because I was afraid to go out in the city. Oh man, I understand. I was feeling so blue and so shitty. Oh man, I understand. And I stood in the shower just singing. Oh man, I understand. And my phone started ringing and ringing. Oh man, I understand. Oh man, do I understand. Okay, boys, you confident? You confident? Okay, we're missing one large gentleman. We are missing one large gentleman from Madison. He's trying to play it low key, because here's a secret. He's doing some shooting for this show for the documentary. But now he's in it. I had no motivation left in me, boys. Oh, man, I understand. I was smoking Capri's like a chimney. Oh, man, I understand. And I felt like the world's last survivor. Watching reruns of Chips and MacGyver. Oh man, do I understand. I understand that some days are good, some days are bad, some days are boring, and some are just sad. Especially these when you're not here with me. So I'll wait for you to come save me. I won't join the Marines or the Navy. And tonight we'll hear music and laughter. We'll stay happily here ever after. Oh man, I understand. Oh man, do I understand. I said, oh man, I understand. Oh man, do I understand. Give yourselves a hand, boys. Give yourselves a hand, boys. A League of Large Gentlemen. Oh, my God. I want to say one thing. I want to say one thing. This guitar sounds awesome. I'm going to just hand it over to you. Then I'm going to pick up this guitar. This is a little baby guitar. Let's not get the chords all wrapped up. You know, that last song was amazing. Does anybody agree with me on that? That could have been best version ever. And to that, I thank the chorus of Large Gentlemen. But for this one, I'm going to thank Paul Marker and Lara Collier because they wanted some ukulele, and they wanted specifically this. Let's see if I can play the intro on uke. Life is a buffet, eat like a pig. If you're gonna dream, baby, dream big. Everybody zags, why don't you zig? Life is a buffet, eat like a pig. I took a look at my life, was boring as can be. How could I stand the monotony? Every single day was the same as the last. Something had to change, and it had to change fast. Life is a buffet, eat like a pig. If you're gonna dream, baby, dream big. Everybody zags, why don't you zig? Life is a buffet, eat like a pig. I know that you don't drink or smoke, you don't hang around. You eat your healthy food and you stay away from town. Nothing that you do is ever untoward. Aren't you getting tired? Aren't you getting bored? Life is a buffet, eat like a pig. If you're gonna dream, baby, dream big. Everybody zags, why don't you zig? Life is a buffet, eat like a pig. This part's rocking. Well, I know what you believe. I know just how you feel. But what if hell's a myth? What if heaven isn't real? What if all our prayers fall on non-existent ears? If there's no afterlife, well, you better live one here. Life is a buffet, eat like a pig. If you're gonna dream, baby, dream big. Everybody zags, why don't you zig? Life is a buffet, eat like a pig. One more time. Life is a buffet, eat like a pig. If you're gonna dream, baby, everybody zags, why don't you zig? Life is a buffet, eat like a pig. Everybody zags, why don't you zig? Life is a buffet, eat like a pig. Everybody zags, why don't you zig? Life is a buffet, eat like a pig. So much harder than playing that on the guitar. So much harder. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. I ended really strong. So, yeah, I got those notes at the end, like, oh, nailed them. But right now, we're going to thank some of the people who donated already for tonight's show, besides Dan Elias. Tonight's show is being brought to you by Jan and Doug Thompson of San Diego, California. Michelle and Steve Kreider, who are in the driveway right now. They said, oh, it could never happen. We could never stand in Pat's driveway and only hear the monitor speaker. Carly and Peggy are on a cruise. They ditched Peggy's husband because Carly's on spring break, but they donated pre-show. Billy Berger and Julia Bosman gave me a little, she said, this is for a little Doge, a little makeup for some of the Doge cuts I'm going through. And you know, March is a season of birthdays because people tend to enjoy having sex in August. No, in June. People enjoy getting out of, starting the summer. And Father's Day, exactly. Father's Day. A lot of people have March birthdays because on Father's Day, it's the old, you know what I mean. Well, you do know what I mean. So let's wish a happy birthday to Terry, the guy who has hired us at Oktoberfest for the last 25 years in La Crosse. Thank you, Terry. Corey Melkars, I did a song for you and Pam, but it's your birthday. I got that information. Boris Bowden is not only a new grandpa, but it's his birthday! Matt Schreier, happy birthday to Matt Schreier. I don't have anything cute to say about you. Susan Popovics from Chicago, Illinois, who's going to take care of my son like a mama. Tom and Susan, take care of my boy. Julian moved to Chicago since the last time I saw you. He's a big city boy now. Now, I heard a little bird told me, or a little text message from Brian Murphy told me, that it's Joe Hip's birthday this coming up. Oh, Joe Hip's birthday is Monday. Laura, a special Laura Tucker. When's her birthday? Wednesday. It was Becky's birthday, Nurse Becky's birthday last week, but we'll have more about her and Laura later in the show. Scott Stuber, or Stoobs, in La Crosse. Okay, Murph, you got to get out of the way now. No, I'm not. I'll read those later. Because one important birthday in this room. Never seen a virtual show live before. Live from Madison, Wisconsin. My mother-in-law, Kathy. In honor of Kathy, I don't really give a shit about any of the other birthdays. I'm not gonna lie. But what I'm saying is, for this one, we have to say, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Happy birthday to you. And of course, I have a very thoughtful gift for Kathy. A Cadbury caramel egg. Thanks for the daughter. Man, this garage is just rocking like crap tonight, isn't it? So Roy, I know this guy Roy, and he's half a couple called Roy and Joanne. And they live in Arizona. And Roy sent me a pretty generous donation at the beginning of the week. And he said, play something for Joanne. And I'm thinking, do I have a song called Something for Joanne? I didn't then, but guess what? I have one now. I don't have anything for Cindy. I don't have anything for Sue. I don't have anything for Mindy, Michelle, or Peggy Sue. It's a new song, so I forgive my lapses. I don't have anything for Tina. I don't have anything for Jan. I don't have anything for Dina. But I got something for Joanne right here. I got something for Joanne right here. I got something for Joanne. I don't have anything for Mary. I don't have anything for Kate. Got nothing for Queen Mary or Catherine the Great. I don't have anything for Nancy. Some people call her Nan. Ain't nothing too fancy. But I got something for Joanne right here. I got something for Joanne right here. I got something for Joanne. I don't have anything for Maria. I got nothing for Flo, for Stacy or Priya, even Big Mo. I got nothing for Siobhan, spelled Siobhan. All I got's this song. I got something for Joanne. Oh yeah! I got something for Joanne. Oh yeah! I got something for Joanne. Oh yeah! I got something for Joanne. I didn't have a song called Something for Joanne before this week, but I sure do now. So Cheddar in Iowa says, happy birthday to Nurse Becky. Nikki, who's also in this driveway tonight, says happy birthday to Laura Tucker. And how do they say happy birthday? By requesting a song in E. She's the Hindenburg, the Titanic, Mount St. Helens, and the St. Panic means my disaster girl. In San Francisco, she's the fault line. On the Poseidon, she was Ernest Borgnine. My disaster girl. Everywhere she goes, everything goes wrong. I could keep her out of trouble, but I don't know for how long. Ooh, she's in the New Testament and the old one. She's 2 world wars plus the cold one. My disaster girl. Everywhere she goes, everything goes wrong. I can keep her out of trouble, but I don't know for how long. Ooh, she's the Chicago Fire, Hurricane Camille, the first footstep on the first banana peel. She's my disaster girl. She's my disaster girl. She's my disaster girl. She's a disaster, total disaster. My disaster girl. got a request from Paul Jones. I got a request from his son Shane, who's already an honorary member of the Large Gentlemen's Choir. I got a request from Becky to do some yipes. And I got a request from Boris, my new granddad friend, who loved yipes. So, I see a shape in your window. I hear a voice through your door. A hint of indecision. Excuse me. A hint of indiscretion. I know I've been here before. A cigarette in the ashtray. An unusual brand. I smell cologne in the bedroom. Must be a different man. Well, I've been jilted. I've been stood up. I've been abandoned. I've been cast off. I'm the last of the angry young man. And I'm really looking forward to some sweet revenge. An empty bottle of bourbon. The glasses sit by your bed. Did someone mess up your makeup? Did someone mess up your hair? Oh, Andy! Jilted, I've been stood up, I've been abandoned, I've been cast off. I'm the last of the angry young men, and I'm really looking forward to some sweet revenge. I've been lovely too long, I've been angry too long. Okay, Doug Cook is on vacation with his family in Florida. Requested that I sing this song, a song I don't do anytime but the summertime. He wants me to do, we're on vacation with mom and dad. We're on vacation with mom and dad. Dad bought a brand new country squire station wagon with wood paneling on the side. We're about a half a mile from home, and Dad turns around and says, if you damn kids don't behave, I'm turning around right this minute. We're about a mile from home, and Dad turns around and says, if you don't stop arguing about those damn sea monkeys, I'll throw them out the window, they'll smash on the highway. Nobody's having sea monkey fun in this car. We're about 3 miles from home, and Dad turns around and says, if you can't shut up, I'll keep Barry Manilow on this radio all afternoon. We're about 4 miles from home, and Dad turns around and says, I'll give you something to cry about. Those were different times. So Mom tries to pacify us with candy, Smarties, Twizzlers, Lemon Heads, Pixie Sticks, Cadbury Caramel Apple, Pez, fun dip. Good and plenty, good and fruity. Now and later, Mike and I can tart and tinies. Big league chew. Circus peanuts. Mom, we hate those. Boston baked beans. Oh, only people in Boston like this shit, Mom. What we want, what we really want, are little hard dots of candy attached to strips of paper that you eat up with your teeth, and the paper turns all slimy. We're on vacation with Mom and Dad. We're on vacation with Mom and Dad. Now, before I had the song Sex and Beer, before I had the song Knock Things Over, this was a song that people remembered and would come to my show to see. Can I just abridge the song a little bit tonight? Or maybe go into the future. So basically in this song, we make it to South Dakota because that's where we're going to see Mount Rushmore. We're all brats. And ultimately, my sister Julia throws up in my mom's lap. That's pretty much the theme of a 10-minute song. And then we get back to Brookfield. But you know, there's more to the story. Because I was only in 5th grade. Then I went to junior high. Graduated from high school, Brookfield East. Went to college, knowing I'd never get a real job. But UW-Madison still sends me fundraising material. Got out of college, and I started a band. Then I was in another band, and I played a song by them just before this one. We had a record contract for 2 whole years, and I opened for the B-52s and Foreigner and Styx and Head East and Kansas and Cheap Trick, REO Speedwagon. It was the 80s. But then the band broke up because we had some internal strife. And I started another band because I wanted to be like Elvis Costello. But by then, Elvis Costello wasn't that in fashion anymore. Might have not been the best career choice. But then I had another band after that was pretty good, but we never had anyone come see us. Then a guy named Waz. I said, a guy named Waz, also known as Peter Wozniak, but in Poland they pronounce it Wozniak. So would you like to play solo at the Celebrity Club on the East Side? And I said, oh, I'll try that. Started playing solo. Went to Chicago and Madison and Green Bay and the Twin Cities. Been doing it for years. Got pretty good at it. Then came the pandemic. And I didn't want to get sick and no one would hire me anyway. So I did virtual shows. I'd ask people for requests. And they'd send me requests and hopefully send me donations. Because I don't have a Patreon. And little by little I did 87 of these shows. Just so I could sing. We're on vacation with Doug and Greg. We're on vacation with Doug and Greg, who took their families to Naples, Florida. What's left of it after the hurricane? We're on vacation with Greg and Doug. We're on vacation with Greg and Doug. We're on vacation with Greg and Doug. We're on vacation with Greg and... Thank you. New version, what do you think? Now, there are 2 people whose company I really enjoy when they come watch the show. They actually come to bars and watch this show. Many people who come to this show are parts of couples. That's 2 people out together having a good time. That's about, these next 2 songs are about couples. This one's BJ and Mike Kukulka. This is, I think this is one of the most romantic songs I ever wrote. Yeah, I believe it is. You used to be a nasty slut and I was kind of sleazy. I used to wear the tightest pants and you were really easy. You wore too much makeup, I wore too much cologne. If we hadn't found each other, we'd have ended up alone. You used to be a nasty slut and I was not complaining, but in the end our carnal appetites were really draining. Now we're moving into a cozy little home, and I'm glad we found each other and we'll never be alone. We'll go old and gray, covered with tattoos. You'll exchange your high heels for orthopedic shoes. We'll take the piercings out and put pacemakers in. We'll be happy ever after. We'll be happy ever after. We'll be happy ever after all. You used to be a nasty slut and I was kind of greasy. I used to have a medal of St. Francis of Assisi. You wore giant earrings with semi-precious stones, and I'm glad we found each other so we'll never be alone. You used to be a nasty slut and I was predatory. Now who'd have thought there'd be a happy ending to this story? We'll have nasty children, and when they are all grown, we'll be glad we found each other and we'll never be alone. Grow old and gray, covered with tattoos. You'll exchange your high heels for orthopedic shoes. We'll take the piercings out and put pacemakers in. We'll be happy ever after. We'll be happy ever after. We'll be happy ever after all. After all, we'll be happy ever after. We'll be happy ever after. Sha-la-la-la. We'll be BJ and Mike Kukulka. The last time I saw them was in Waukesha, and they'll be happy ever after. All right, this one's from Mark Kunkel. I just saw him a couple weeks ago. Another song about couples. First we went to a museum, saw some paintings by, and we went to see the opera. Then we went to hear a lecture on medieval history, ended up inside a restaurant where I knew the maitre d'. Then we made love. We made love like wild animals. We made love. We found shelter for the homeless, saved a rainforest in Brazil. Then we found a cure for cancer and passed a Senate bill. We enrolled ourselves in college and we got our PhDs. We found another cure for another rare disease. Then we made love. We made love like heaving beasts. We made love. We made love. Oh, we made love. Love, love, love. Sounds like an Eastern European version of Monkey Paw. I wish I had a monkey paw, but I'm too poor to have a monkey paw. But wait. So we went to Eastern Europe. We made communism fall, hopped aboard a tramp steamer, visited ancient ports of call, where we overthrew dictatorships and made the shooting cease. We left this crazy planet in a state of total peace. Then we made love. We made love like frothing dogs. We made love. And we made love. We made love like hungry wolves. Like Wolfman Jack. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah. We'll make love. Like Teen Wolf 1 and 2. I don't want to be a werewolf. I want to be a kid. Like Wolf Blitzer. I'm standing here in the White House lawn 20 years ago. Like Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. We made love. Oh, we made love. Oh, we made love. Love, love, love. Oh, we made love. Love. Love, 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 love. Thank you, couples. Thank you. We got some more people. I want to thank some more people for, do you remember back in the first week of February? That's 2 months ago now. I don't want anyone to be to not be identified. Oh, Angela and Tony Van Ginkel also donated for tonight's show, and they got in too late to hear Rolling Down High-Low Drive. Maybe next virtual show. And then what do we got here? Oh, Bob Gillespie and Sabrina. They were in Dallas at the time. Bob, I miss you in Chicago. That's all I'm going to say. And you'd really like hanging out with my son now. Kelly Fox, thank you for the last show. Chris Anderson. The light's not good, Murph. Move it this way. Oh, there we go. Gary and Ann Peterson from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Of course, dealers in fine, discriminating crystal meth. They are indeed Breaking Bad. Stevens Patrick, thank you very much. Ryan Metzler from last time. Jen Carter. And Shannon Law. What does that say? Shannon Lanier. You tried dragging Lanier up and down the court for... This show is winding down. What was scheduled for the next part of the show was an oboe solo, but we do not have an oboist here tonight. We have one oboist. We have an oboist, but she did not bring her oboe. Yeah, Laura played the oboe as well. Oh my God. Right now should be like a 15-minute oboe jam. But it's not going to be because Carolyn Rosewall keeps picking. She keeps telling me, don't pick on the oboe. Well, Carolyn, I can't stop now. And tell Marshall I can't stop. But I will do your song. There once was a psychiatrist who said you can't go on like this. You can't go on pretending that you're 17 years old. I said that's psychiatrist. There's one important thing you missed. I know I'm not the only one who's out here having lots of fun. Go shrink somebody else's head and get your mind out of my bed. I'll grow up on my own eventually. But if I was a gambling man, I wouldn't bet on me. So then I came upon a guy from Generation X or Y or Z, or maybe he was even Generation A. He said, "Oh man, what's wrong with you? Behaving like you're 22. Can your poor body stand the shock of being up past 8 o'clock?" I said, "You're right. I'm sorry, son. Fun is only for the young. I'll slowly creep into senility. But if I was a gambling man, I wouldn't bet on me. I wouldn't bet on me to do what you'd expect. I don't even know what I'll be up to next. I wouldn't bet on me to do the things I should. I wouldn't bet on me because the odds aren't very good." Everybody in the alley wants me to do it faster. Everybody in the driveway is pro-fast, anti-slow. Well, in that case, no one says an accountant who's keeping money close to her lunch. Those are going to come and take it all away. Said that the accountant that every time I have a spread, I'd like to buy some odds and ends to give the rest to all my friends. Whatever's never like to give them all my pennies for. So they're what the letters not to read. So you see, I'm not a gambling man. I never bet on me. Yeah, take that, driveway. So once I had a lover who said, what the hell's come over you? I just can't get you off me, and I'm getting kind of tired. I said it's for the love of you. I just can't get enough of you. I think about you night and day. I'm so obsessed in every way. Your eyes, your lips, your face, your toes. I touch you once and true love grows. I'll try to find the strength to leave you be. Man, I did some singing tonight, huh? But if I was a gambling man, I wouldn't bet on me. If I had a top 10 of all those songs that I've ever made up, this one would be in the top 10. Even though it isn't very well known, only Sean and Danny Closey request this one. Late last night I was seriously drinking and I spent a long time sitting and thinking out loud. I don't know why I talk so big, but I felt so little. I dropped my fig leaf there in the middle of a crowd. I don't know why. And almost everyone could see that there was something wrong with me. Rest my head on a vibrating bed in a Motel 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why I cry over you, but I do. Oh no, I don't know why. Elephants fly, the Great Pyramid crumbles, the girls cry, the runner never stumbles, no, nor do I. Tough guys dance on a make-believe ballroom, always on Sunday. I just want to call you home. I don't know why. I don't know what else I can do. This always starts and ends with you. I stepped into a Greyhound station with a great big head full of fear and frustration. I don't know why. I don't know why I cry over you, but I do. Oh no, I don't know why. Late last night I was seriously drunk and I slithered and I slipped and I fell and I sunk to my knees. I don't know why. I woke up when somebody whispered, don't be afraid, life's full of little mysteries. And long goodbye. I don't know what else I can do. But this always starts and ends with you. I left my heart in a city by the river, and I hope against hope you might deliver my soul. I don't know why. I don't know why I cry over you, but I do. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you in the driveway. Next weekend, I will be in New Hope, Minnesota on Friday night at Outtake Cinema Grill, and Saturday night at the Showboat Saloon in the Wisconsin Dells. I will see you this summer. And until I do, could you just remember one damn thing? St. Paul in his letter to the Ephesians said, it came to me upon a midnight clear. Said, I finished writing all of my gospel. Now all I seem to want is sex and beer. Mark Antony looked down on Caesar's body. He said, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear. I did not come here to praise Caesar. I came here for sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here. Move her over a little bit. She's got to be on camera. Yeah, that's a good spot. Now, somebody get over here. So how about some of these freeloading alleyway people? Maybe Nikki or Michelle and Steve. Maybe Karen and Paul. I don't know. What the hell? Because George Washington, he never crossed the Delaware. There was no midnight ride with Paul Revere. And Franklin never discovered electricity. He was too busy looking for sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here. Now, Charles Dickens gave us Great Expectations. Shakespeare gave us Hamlet and King Lear. Dostoevsky gave us Crime and Punishment. Who the hell is gonna give us sex and beer? Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here. It's actually hot in this garage. Now, from the city to the suburbs to the country, from the southern to the northern hemisphere, they're holding a tremendous referendum, and everybody's choosing. Wow! Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like around here. And now, very slowly, like the procession at a church, the chorus of large gentlemen will now walk up on the stage. Very slowly, like a religious procession. These will be dwarfing everyone else. And did you know that the chorus of large gentlemen is obligated to wear Mormon undergarments? That's right. All these guys are wearing Mormon undergarments. Yeah. Because they could take away our pride and our dignity. They could use up all our blood and sweat and tears. They could take away our names and give us numbers.
84, Captain's birthday, 84.
But they will never take away our sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Kennedy Center here in Washington, D.C., now run by a real man of culture and class, would like to introduce for the last time this evening the chorus of large gentlemen to sing the final chorus of this song. 1, 2.
Sex and beer are the two things we hold. Sex and beer are the things we like round.
What do we like? Oh, we like sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer. And I love each and every one of you. I keep hitting this mic. Have a great time. We'll see you this month. Thank you, everybody.
Something in the air we can't see. It's in you, it's in me. It'll be here soon. Start walking tall. Let love conquer us all. The old folks back home. Young ones too, the tried and the true, the rich and poor, big and small. Let love conquer us all. Let love come to your village. And love come to your town. Let love come to your city. Take everybody down. Let love come down like snowflakes. And love come down like